Good morning, Pennsylvania. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great.
Good. And the media is looking to just answer or get some answers from you about your constituents and what your state believes in, and in terms of what candidate you would like to support. So remind us, the media, what your state is looking for from each candidate.
We want education, healthcare, and criminal justice reform. Specifically, we want more funding to education and more split funding for education. We want lower income families to have access to healthcare and have an easier time in using healthcare, and then criminal justice reform and making sure that minorities actually have a voice in the justice system.
Okay, and how do you feel each candidate is doing to support that? How is Robert DePalma doing that, and how is Henderson doing that?
Both have been uploading lots and lots of ads. The Henderson campaign they have had 3 video ads talking about all 3 points. At the De Palma campaign, they have also been providing points. I've only provided 2 points though, but they just sent me another one, and so I need to look at that to see what it is. I assume it's probably about education because they've given me healthcare and criminal justice reform.
Okay. They're anti-charter school and pro-private school. Do you feel that your citizens in Pennsylvania are going to... How do you think they're going to feel about a lack of charter schools and more of a push for privatized education?
Probably not great, especially because we are trying to give more money to public schools and make sure that everyone has an equal education. By putting up these private schools, it's people having to spend more money, which we don't want, because especially lower income families, they think that the best opportunity for their kids would be the private school, and then they won't have the greatest amount of money to spend on just normal things like grocery and healthcare.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that our public schools are very good.
Okay. And also the Affordable Care Act that helps people with their healthcare needs. But DePalma has stated recently that he wants to get rid of that and instead allow Americans to buy whatever they need and not just buy one package. Huh? Yeah. How do you feel about that recent push to cut the Affordable Care Act?
Not great. There's a lot of families in Pennsylvania that aren't exactly in the best of shape, and they really need that affordable health care. If they don't have it, then something like a sprained ankle or a broken leg can cost a fortune for a family.
Uh-huh. And do you think, is there anything you would want from Henderson to do better for the state of Pennsylvania? Anything that they're not doing right now that you think will just push you over the water?
That's a good question. I think the biggest thing is they talked a good amount about all 3 topics, like the 3 main points, but really I feel like their points are very more broad than specific on Pennsylvania. It feels like they're just sending out, in both campaigns, I feel like they're both sending out similar ads that kind of have a broad image, but just giving it to every swing state so that they can get points. So for instance, the last one that De Palma just sent me, Riley also got one, which makes me think that they just kind of took it, made a copy of like 4 videos and then renamed them.
So you feel like they're kind of just overproducing them?
I'm not 100% sure on that. It's a little suspicious that both me and Riley got an ad at the same time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your interview. It means a lot to both candidates, and I look forward to seeing who you support today in your speech. Thank you, Pennsylvania.
Thank you.